Third grade lesson 12. Find a number that the variable stands for. So our variable is a, and we're trying to find it. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. And the way we could check that is doing 6, the answer that we just got, multiplying it by the second number. So it would be 6 times 2, which would get 12. So we could check that our answer is correct. And our answer would be 6, which is the variable. Same thing here. Our answer would be 2. 14 divided by 7 is 2. We could double check our work, which would be 14, so our answer is correct. So our answer would be 2 since this is the variable. Same thing down here. Our answer would be 5. Double check our work by multiplying, which would be 15. Sorry, that's a 1. 25 divided by 5, same thing. Double check our work. It would be 25. Q, 5. This is 3. Double check. 3 times 6 is 18, so that's correct. 24 divided by 8, that's 3. 3 times 8, that's 24. That's correct. So complete each square. So let's just say these 3's are rows. So 3 rows of question mark amount of circles equal 24. So 3 times a number equals 24. So we could either use a method of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would be our answer because there's 3 rows of 8, so we don't have to count all of them, right? So we just do multiplication. 3 times 8 says there's 3 rows and each row has 8 of them, which would be 24. So 3 times 8 will be 24, or we could write 24 divided by 3, which would also be 8. This shows all 3 methods of finding out. So without using the circles, 2 rows of whatever number equals 18. And let's just forget about this method right here, right, for now. 2 rows of whatever number equals 18. So we want to figure out what this number is. So we do 18 divided by 2, which we could see down here, which would be 9. So our answer would be 9. And then 18 divided by 2 is also 9. So we could, again, either count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would be our answer, or we could just do 18 divided by 3, which would get 6. And then we could double check our work by doing 3 times 6, which would be 18. So those are all your methods of checking your work. Find the missing number. The missing number here would be 5, since we are trying to figure out a number that we can multiply together to get 15, or we're trying to divide together to get number 5, or we could also, here again, divide this to get number 3. Same thing for here would be 6. If we multiply, we get 24. But if we divide these two, we'll get the other numbers. So 24 divided by 6, it would be 4, and 24 divided by 4 would be 6. Same thing goes for here. Emily has 24 pieces of candy and she wants to share them with 3 of her friends. She has 24 and she has 3 friends. And she wants to give each of them an equal amount of candy. So she has 24 candy and she wants to divide them into 3 she could give an equal amount to her friends. So 24 divided by 3, because that's how many friends she has and that's how many candy she has, that would be 8. So each friend gets 8, and we could double check our work by doing 8 times 3, because 3 is the second number, which would be 24. So each friend gets 8 pieces of candy. A library has 34 books and 4 shelves. If the librarian wants to put the same amount of books on each shelf, how much books would go on each shelf? So we have 36 books and there's 4 shelves. So let's just count each shelf as a row. We could use the method that we saw up there with the circles. And we could first check our work by doing 36 divided by 4, which would be 9. Double check. That's correct. So we could draw 9 circles. Okay, so if each row has 9 and we add them up, we would get 36. Or we could just count one row. The first row has 9 and there's 4 rows. So 9 times 4 will be 36. Carlos has 15 apples, and he has 5 baskets, and he's trying to put all the apples an equal amount in each basket. So our answer will be 3. How? There's 15 apples and 5 baskets, right? So let's say these are each basket, right? So there's 5 baskets and we have 15 apples. So, but the only way we could figure out how many apples could go in each and an equal amount is by dividing the amount of baskets there are by the amount of apples there are. So 15 divided by 5, because that's the amount of baskets there are, and that's how much apples we have. It would be 3. So 3 apples could go in each. And if we count, this will be 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15, which our answer will be correct. There's 32 pencils, and Mrs. Thomas wants to divide them equally among 8 students. So 32, and she wants to divide them equally. There are main things already in the sentence, which will be 4. So each student get 4 pencil. And we could double check our work again by doing 8 times 4, which would be 32. So we know that the answer is right. Or we could do the row method, or we could do the new method I just showed you guys up here with which would be like 8 circles, and you put 4 in each and then add them up, which would, you would get 32.